Hey, good evening, everybody. It's me again, Markel Barnes, aka Vet Louvre, the museum. Before we get started, man, somebody hit up my boy Jug, man. Tell him to hit me up. I need some help getting cleaned up before Saturday. It's been too long since I seen my barber. But speaking of Saturday, 5 days remaining, 1 work week remaining until Sinful Saint is officially released on your favorite streaming platforms. And I am so excited. Tonight, we're going to be talking track 5. And track 5 is Nostalgia. Nostalgia is probably one of the most hard-body tracks I got. One of the most street songs that I got. And everybody knows, man, I'm not the most thugnificent, gangsterific warrior out here, you know what I'm saying? But I do come from where I come from. Not necessarily talking about location, but more about, you know, the circle I'm from. So this song, really, I get to express some of those things. But really, it's me interrogating who I could have been. It's the me of now confronting little me before God saved me. You know what I'm saying? Basically, I could have went off a different path and been doing the wrong things. And in the song, I'm like observing this little kid who's out here doing the wrong things, making moves he shouldn't be making. And, you know, I start talking to him and I'm like, come to the realization, oh snap, this is who I could have been if God didn't save me and bring me to a different path. So that's why I'm really excited about the song, for you guys to hear it. This is another song that I have put out on SoundCloud for a little bit to kind of test the water, see how people received it. And it's one of my most, I think it's one of my most successful songs as far as the reviews. And I'm excited for it to be back on all the streaming platforms, to be accessed again. And this song came about from my very first AT, my very first annual training as a U.S. Army National Guard medic. Now, excuse me, I'm not in the Army anymore, and big shout out to you know, my former platoon and everybody else, every other service member, excuse me, that still serves the country. Big blessings to you all. And during my first AT, as a little old private, they had me doing KP kitchen duty for like 2-3 weeks, and that afforded me a lot of time after my duty was done to put the pen to the pad, and that's where this song came from. And I'm really excited for you all to be able to bang it out whenever you want. It's one of my personal favorites. Again, it's called Nostalgia, and it's me really looking back in a nostalgic way of, wow, this is where I came from, this is who I could have been, and just expressing how grateful I am to God that he had a different path for me and brought me in a different direction. So big blessings. I'm glad to be able to give you guys a little sneak peek into this song, listen to the beat and all that kind of stuff. Thank you all for tuning in. 5 more days, and tomorrow we'll be talking track 4. So big peace, all the blessings. One love.